Hi, my name is Yomar. This is Justin. We are here in Miguel International Museum. We were invited to produce a mural, part of the exhibition, and we are super happy to be here. I'm originally Brazilian. I've been working as a designer artist, as long as I remember. My family is from I'm from an artist family. I graduated in design in Brazil and then been traveling a lot, studying photography in New York. I study graphic design in Brazil. I study typography in the Netherlands. I've been living in California for the past 7 years, living and working here in my studio. We've been collaborating a lot together. We met in New York City when I was in New York City, and we've been collaborating since. So we've been doing a lot of projects together, and we are super happy to be here. It's an honor to be producing a mural, the second mural in Miguel, actually. And the first mural we did, I brought the pencil as a memory, just to keep as an energy together. I didn't even use it, but it's kind of nice gesture memory for the pencil. And yeah, we're super happy to be here. Flattered.
Great. Yomar, can you share with us the concept behind the mural that you designed for Miguel?
Yeah, the concept is pretty simple. The exhibition itself, there's a lot of baskets, these handmade baskets from different cultures. And there's always this intertwined, interwoven materials. And the concept of the mural is like a representation, a visual representation of this interwoven interconnection of lines and materials. And this is it. Definitely is a little bit more mathematical, but I believe there's a lot of math into these baskets. If you see the construction as a whole and the details and the small part of it and the whole concepts of these objects, it's pretty staggering what you can achieve with the material. So the mural is like this representation of the baskets, the interconnection of the materials. It's pretty much it.
Can you walk us through your creative process? How do you start with sketches, a color palette? How do you work with a mural from beginning to end?
I have to say I didn't sketch much. I think I did 2 different designs, and my work process, I normally try to find the result quite fast. Not result, but the answer, find the answer fast. Normally, if I don't find the answer, I don't find it all. If I don't find the first 2 hours. And I found it, I liked it, and I did a couple variations of it. I've been working inside of flexible systems for a long period of time. And this is basically a flexible system. If you take one of those baskets apart, now they have this beautiful construction, but if you take the material apart, they're primarily just one straight line. So they're a bunch of straight lines that a master craft person, put them together. So the mirror is basically that. If you say there's just one single line, they interconnect to each other. Yeah. But the process has been very, very organic. I came here, I got the opportunity to come and see the archive, the museum. That's pretty much a very amazing opportunity to go inside of the archive, see them, not touch them, but you see all the pieces. And then the color palette is inspired from, I think it's a tapestry from Egypt. There is a staggering billions of colors. And then I was picking colors from that particularly. I'm not very good in colors. Maybe sounds weird because it's super colorful and the colors are kind of interesting, but I am not considering myself a very coloring. I have to steal colors to find them. So that one was interesting because it was pretty much I've been doing pixelization process of images, and something that is 300 colors, you sum up in 5 colors. So that's it. That's the colors that you have, so use it. So some kind of level of limitation.
Thank you. That was a great response.
No, you're welcome.
What are some challenges with creating a mural?
The challenges are many, from the construction of the geometry, the objects that you're gonna create to make the geometry. There's so many parts. There's the colors itself. There's how you're gonna apply the colors. the physicality is a very physical process. And that's what attracts us into murals, because we like more physical work and stuff like that. It's different than stay in the studio and produce stuff in the studio. It's very physical. You can get hurt. You can fall from ladders. And yesterday one guy talked about one guy died from an elevator. So you need to watch out. There's some kind of this interesting makes you pay attention what you're doing. There's so many challenges, from ink that is running out and you can't find the ink. It's not like you have to go, like it's. I have to say I'm not that experienced into murals. My journey into murals, I hope, is just into the beginning part, the starting point. But as I can see, the challenges are enormous challenge. I'll talk about the application and the construction and so, but then there is expectations challenge as well, because you design one thing, but you don't know how it's going to end up. And then you can do mistakes, and the mistakes you might have to paint the wall again over. There's the expectations from the museums or for anyway, you can be doing for a restaurant all the way to MoMA or whatever, any Mingue or anything. There's always expectations, there's yours and there's from the viewers. And there's some challenges because we never did anything like this before. We never did the application before.
Do you mean that type of application of the paint?
No, the application of the paint, we did it, but we never applied that particularly. We never construct a grid in this way. So we kind of have to learn during the process how to figure it out way to apply the grid. Because you can just project the grid, but we don't want to do that. We want to have more physicality with the wall, draw into the wall, find the, so we build these huge triangles and we literally line by line, we see in the wall is trace it by hand. It's a very laborious process, right? Right? Yeah, like I was like, after the first second day, I said, man, why did you do this? Like, why you chose this path? Like, we should have, like, you kind of, oh my God, like, why? There's always why did you do this? You're hurting yourself, like. And then I think there's some kind of level of, you need to find yourself a little bit, how hurting yourself. You find how many pain you can support. That's kind of the analogy of pain.
Physical pain, you mean?
Mental pain, physical pain. Yeah, I'm totally in pain right now. My wrist, my back, and stuff like that. But then you found this, and then you say, oh man, this is totally worthwhile to pass through the pain. It's a little bit, we were talking a lot before about the teaching. There's no learning without pain, I think. But now we learn a lot, and this is just a sector of a mural that can be, we can paint this, the flexible system doesn't end, we can keep reverting, and this mural could have like 100 yards tall by 100 yards, and you just keep multiplying. So the system, you can use in 45, now you can use like 30 degrees, 45 degrees. So do you have we have been talking about on the car, like about constructing our own tools to make custom-made grids. It's the Netherlands time. The Netherlands time changed my life a lot actually, into seeing grid systems as something that frees you instead of to hold you. That's what you have to see, the analogy of the grids. People think the grids lock you in. But it's all the way around. The grids free you to play inside of a specific. We have a kind of conversation about it. It's pretty much like you drive and look to the road, right? You don't drive, look into the car. So that's the application. So when you apply this color, you don't even look into the lines. You look to the edges of the brushes and where the brush. So you don't even see the color. You just see the shape after you applied it. So it's kind of, and then so you have to kind of connect the lungs into the drawing, and that's after 5 hours of painting, you were exhausted, and then the results kind of, it's a taking back energy process, take it out, back end. The challenges are a lot. There's so many you create the stuff and then, because we want to do that, we want to do murals that we kind of, all right, it's not only repeating yourself, right? You don't want to repeat yourself. Some people do, but I think it's kind of cool to push it. And then when you push it, you said, oh, I should have repeated myself. Like you kind of, right? Why I'm doing this, right? This mural, we kind of, man, why? Like, and then when then the shapes start to appear, and then you realize why, oh, that makes sense. As artists, you don't know what you're doing, you're just doing. I think, like, because it's a big curse, I think.
What do you hope people take away from this mural?
Yeah, we talked about this question before. I have no idea. Maybe a correlation between the exhibition linked immediately. Like, makes sense. I always want to do murals like this that make sense to the existence. It's not, don't treat the wall as a white canvas only, but connected. So the mural is connected with the geometry of the size of the wall and into the physical objects there in the space. They connected, the colors of the Y is pretty strong. That's the difference. That's what we're looking for, like finding data, a lot of data. This is basically data visualization. If you go through the objects that they are in display right now, it's just maybe a contemporary take of the objects and get inspired from the objects and apply them part of the exhibition,
The mural helps you understand the show.
I think I would hope so. Yeah, that's one of the maybe this is one of your answers you're looking for. I think that I didn't answer, but it is.
Excellent. Anything else?
No, we're so happy to be here. It's an amazing opportunity. We're super flattered, and yeah, it's a one lifetime opportunity. We just don't waste it, right? You push it. When you have this kind of opportunities, you don't waste it. You push it.